you go to Penn State.
Mm-hmm.
And was Penn State considered a top school back then?
Oh, yeah. D1, Big Ten, Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State,
Gotcha.
We was all on the road in Wisconsin.
Okay. So you're going to a top school, and did you end up being a superstar in college?
I did okay. I was maybe second team All Big Ten. I did okay. I did enough to get the scouts' attention. I got drafted in the second round. So if you think of it's 200 something players that get picked in the draft, I was number 57. So in my draft class, we had Carson Palmer, we had Lance Briggs, Peanut Tillman. Who else? Gosh, I can't even think, man. But we had a good draft class. Troy Polamalu was in my draft class.
Oh, okay.
So we had some heavy hitters.
You had some hitters. Okay. So here you are, growing up with a single mom in Detroit, and then you get to college and you get a full ride. So, tuition is paid for and room and board is paid for. But by the time you get drafted, you're like, what, 22, 23?
23.
Yeah. 23. And you're not making any money along the way.
Right.
Okay. I interviewed Reginald Ballard, who played Brumman on
Martin. From the fifth floor.
Right, from the fifth floor. With Four Fingers. He was going to SMU during the whole death penalty situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He didn't get charged himself, but the people around him were caught taking money to the point where the whole football program got shut down over there.
Yeah.
It was one of the most severe penalties ever in college sports of all time. Being, coming from a disadvantaged background and being in this situation where you're a top school, you're a top player, were there situations where people were offering you money or you saw, money change hands in a legal type of way?
No.
Really?
No. I didn't even know people did that type of stuff. Like I had tunnel vision, man. Like I was focused, man. I was just all about my books, all about football, lifting weights, and bettering myself. Because, like I say, I'm from Detroit. Like, it's nothing for me to hear gunshots right around the corner from my house or right down the street from my house. It's nothing for one of my relatives to get out of jail. It's nothing for one of my relatives to go to jail. Some of my friends got shot. Some of my friends got killed. A lot of that stuff. So when I went to college, I'm like, look, I'm not about to be a statistic. I'm about to make my mom proud. So when I went to school, I was about business, and so I had tunnel vision. So I didn't know that that stuff went on. And then our school was so by the book, man. Like, yeah, you would never see nothing like that.
Well, yeah. I mean, you talk about Detroit during that time. Like I interviewed Jalen, who grew up in Detroit also.
Yep.
And, he mentioned Young Boys Incorporated.
Mm-hmm.
Did you grow up
and
around,
he has
those guys?
He has a school, Jalen does. So
he does.
I mean, Shout out to Jalen, man. That's huge, man. You need to see stuff like that in the city of Detroit, because you don't see those type of success stories where someone is able to make it out Detroit and then come back and start a whole school like that.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
No, absolutely. But he was talking about the street situation. And, Young Boys Incorporated, that was like one of the first black organized, basically drug cartels in Detroit.
Yeah.
And it was that's what led to like the BMFs and everything else like that later on. And it was a mess over there.
Yeah.
He even got into a situation, the crack house incident.
He was like, the police at the door. And me, can we help y'all? Oh, this is a raid, da-da-da. We like, come on in. I unlocked that door. They came in like, woof. It was like about 20 of them. I look out on the grass. It was a cleaner's van, like this unmarked like van. It had like some phony cleaner stuff on the side. They had the first couple of dudes just kind of like ran past us with their weapons drawn, I guess to go secure the back, and then secure the middle and then secure the front type of thing. It's like about 4 or 5 of us in there. We like, I'm like, what are you, like this a raid, whatever. We like y'all wasting y'all time. If y'all got some money, y'all should bring it to us.
He went back home for the summer, and he was just hanging out at a friend's house, and then a drug raid happened out of the blue, and somebody got found with a couple crack rocks in their pocket.
Wow.
Not him. And then,
That's crazy.
For the next year, whenever he would shoot a free throw, the whole crowd would be like, crack house. And
You know what? You know what's so crazy is imagine if that happened in today's time, like with Twitter and Instagram and YouTube and all that type of stuff.